Hi everybody, how's everyone? Well, I'm changing my setting. If you guys didn't know, I have my computer on top of my stovetop, so hopefully my MacBook Pro doesn't it doesn't melt on the stove. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, right? Um, yeah, you need 1,000 followers to get that. So spread the word. Tell them that I'm an English teacher trying to get some 1,000 followers. That way I can use my cell phone next time, and I don't have to carry this device all over my stove. Anyways, so I have a lot of stuff for you guys today, and making coffee is one of my things because I spend at least $3, approximately $3 a day on coffee, and so I've reduced that to like maybe $3 um, a weekend, or such $3 or so. Now I have milk, I have coffee, brown sugar. I might mention I have, of course, my vanilla syrup. I have already pre-ground coffee. This is the coffee grinder that I use, Krups. You can purchase this in Amazon. I have my water already. I have my cup, and my cup is read banned books, because that's what I need you guys to do. Read these banned books. You guys need to promote reading, reading, reading. And then I have this measuring thing that we will not use today, but I really want to show you guys the fact that measuring coffee, water, mixtures, and solutions, and this is my big thing, doing this mixtures and solutions, not experiment, but this specific recipe allows us to understand that we need English in our daily lives. We need to know how to write instructions. We need to know how to explain stuff. And most of the recipe books, I believe that they can use better English and better directions, because sometimes I get lost in those books. Now, let me just explain my little espresso stovetop. I don't know if you guys have any of these, but this is $29.95 in Amazon. I purchased it there, and I think it's a wonderful device because it saves you money in the long run. A lot of people say it's not necessarily an espresso machine, and it's not, because I don't have approximately $5,000 to shell out, right? But this is the best next thing to actually making espresso. And what I want to show you guys is that it comes in different parts, and there's several parts to this. And what we're going to do is we're going to explain each part. So this is the bottom chamber, and in the bottom chamber we have a steam spout to release the steam. We're going to pour water in here in a bit. We also have this basket. In this basket we put coffee, and the best coffee that I like, and maybe you might not agree because there's a lot of coffee connoisseurs out there, and I'm probably not the best person to explain this for coffee, but it is what it is, right? But I like the Trader Joe's stuff going on. I like the medium roast only because the medium roast doesn't taste almost like tar, But that, again, that's my personal preference. I don't like to speak to students up close and then they smell this nasty coffee smell from my mouth, and they're like, Mister, you just drank coffee. You know what it is, right? And then finally, we have the upper chamber. In the upper chamber, we have a spout here that comes out with steam and coffee, and the water with the event of the mixing of the coffee comes out with the steam called crema. And the crema is the most wonderful experience you can actually drink. So we're gonna do that right now. Now, we're gonna put water in here, and the best thing to put is filtered water. I'm gonna have to ask you guys that when you guys use one of these, or if you have one of these, I want you to put water right before this steam valve, because if you put it above, it's not gonna steam. All right, so we're gonna put water in there, and it's approximately a cup. So we have water in there right before the steam valve. We're gonna put this aside, and then we're gonna add some espresso grinds in here. So and I want you guys to understand that when you guys add espresso in here, I want you guys to go to your nearest coffee shop and ask them to grind it for you. I know how to grind mine. Maybe you guys don't know how to grind yours. Go to Starbucks or Coffee Bean or even Costco. They even have their own grinders, and you can put it at a dial where it says espresso grind. Now I'm gonna put a couple of tablespoons, and the reason why I'm saying a couple is because many of you guys don't like it that concentrated. Many of you guys don't like it so coffee-ish, and so that's why I'm asking you guys to do a couple. But my personal preference is doing it right like maybe like a little. It's not even an inch, maybe just a little bit, because what happens is that once the water goes through, it expands, and you don't want it to expand to the point where the water's not reaching up to the top. So that's my personal preference. I might add a little bit more because it needs just a little bit of room. It doesn't need that much room, but you do not squeeze it tight because the water will not go through. Now you placed it in here like so, and bam. Once you have that, I want to explain this one part. Make sure that when you purchase this has a gasket and this filter here, because this is the filter that's going to be important, that all those grinds are not going to be going up to this spout. Okay, so we're going to close this up like so, and hopefully I could finish this right before the 5-minute mark. I'm probably past that 5-minute mark. Not too tight either, because then it's going to be hot and you're going to have to take it off with your bare hands. Put it at a medium heat. As you can see right there, make sure that heat it's just right above the heat, right above the bottom chamber. Okay, we're going to wait for probably approximately maybe a minute or two, and then I'm going to be explaining to you guys this specific process. Now I have a frother. I suggest you guys, I mean, if you guys don't want to get all fancy, you guys could just get a regular pot, put some milk in here. But for the sake of time and for the sake of this video lesson, I want you guys to understand that mixtures and solutions are the most important thing that I want to focus on in this lesson. I want to put probably less than a cup in here because I like more coffee than I do like milk. And then I like to cover this up here. And as you guys know, all frothers are electric. And there's a bottom, if you can see that, there's a bottom insert. And I'm going to place it over there, making sure that you press this to start your frother. Okay? I like organic milk. You can use almond milk. You can use whatever milk you prefer, as long as you guys don't burn and use safety precautions and procedures. Now, my coffee is going to steam right now. I want you guys to look at this process, because this is the most wonderful thing that you can actually experience. Look at the frother here. You see that milk going? It's amazing. It's going. And then you're going to see the coffee spout right now with the crema. And a little side note, so I could, because I'm honoring this. This vanilla, you can purchase it in your local grocery market. I prefer that you guys purchase it on Amazon. You can also get this, the pump. And the pump will also be beneficial when you pour it in here, because once you know how many pumps you need, you're going to put, I'm going to put like probably 1, 2, 3. 3 pumps in here, because this thing is too small. And usually on my grande latte, I usually get 4 pumps. My milk is done, and I don't have my milk just fell. So we're just waiting a little bit more for the coffee, and it's gonna come up in a bit. Let me just raise up. Now, again, brown sugar. You guys could use brown sugar instead of the syrup. I recommend brown sugar instead of the white sugar that you guys use for daily purposes. Brown sugar is very healthy, I believe, in my opinion. And if you guys do decide to buy a coffee grinder because you don't want to go to your Starbucks, you just rather go into your house and grind it, you're gonna get used to grinding the specific ground that you guys want for your espresso. If you guys have any questions, please put it in your. Can you only use espresso? Oh no. Actually, you can use any type of coffee. In this case, I'm using Colombia Supremo, but the grind, Martha, it's called espresso grind, and that's a specific fine coffee. I'm just waiting because I have pre-coffee already made, but I want you guys to enjoy the fact that yeah. So when you go to Costco, because I like the big 2 pounds, you can set the dial, grind it, and set the dial to espresso grind. Okay. And then we're gonna see it right now. Look at this, guys. I hear it. Come on. I think it was just my. I don't know if can you hear that, everybody? Oh, there it is. So you see how it spouts? It's not like a regular coffee maker. It goes through a process. It goes from its steam along with the coffee ground, and then it goes up, and it's filtered by that fine filter, and then you just grab all this deliciousness of both water, filtered water, your fresh ground coffee, and this crema that's just being poured into this. Now, some people like to put sugar right then and there, and then mix it, and then that's called your café cubano. But in this case, we're not making café cubano. We're making an espresso, a vanilla latte. And then the water, I think the water's already done. So it's coming and spouting in my face right now, being burned. So you guys understand how that goes. Now, you guys saw that I already placed the syrup in here. Once I place the syrup in here, I finish. I get my coffee. I'm gonna show you right now. And then, as you can see, look at that. Look at that. And then you have to look, check that out. Earth Cafe doesn't have nothing on here right now. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that nice froth, that deliciousness. And look. Oh, man, you guys are missing out. I hope you guys understand how to use one of these things. That way you guys will save so much money. And then again, for the teaching and educational purposes in English, I would use this as, can you do your own instructional manual? Can you actually use science in an English classroom? And then that way you guys are giving them ideas to actually engage in writing, not only in the specific realm of, or in a specific discipline, but can they write across disciplines? And thanks for sharing the yummy looking treats. Your delight in making your coffee is terrific. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you, Martha. Thank you so much, Dr. Razai. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dr. Razai. And I'm looking forward and teaching you guys how to do other things as well. Please spread the word. and have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you.